Hello everybody, this is Isaac here. Alright, here is a little disconcerting news update. Today the American Dow Industrial Stock Market declined by around 400 points. We are now below 8,000 when only months ago we were around 12,000. Economists only predict that our economy will get worse even with the stimulus package that President Obama is trying to get passed through Congress. Now, we really got to start taking this thing seriously. We have to start looking at economic downturn as a possible obstacle that we will have to overcome. Now, in order to do this, we're going to have to stop the petty political bickering. I mean, we all know that Fannie and Freddie are somewhat liable in this. We also know that Wall Street has been acting irresponsibly as well. We know that George Bush, a Republican, passed a bill that spent a lot of money on trying to resuscitate our market. Now, Barack Obama, a Democrat, is inheriting this problem, created by both Democrats and Republicans, and is trying to fix it. While I hope his plan works, I have to say that I have been disappointed in his recent rhetoric. He is starting to say some very antagonistic things about the Republican Party, and here I voted him in as the post-partisan candidate. Instead of saying what he said, if he really had to get his view across, he should have simply said that he didn't think the Republicans were playing fair ball. This bickering from Republicans and Democrats, Rush Limbaugh, whatever, Sean Hannity, Keith Olbermann, whatever, it has to stop, because there is so much at stake, really. There is too much going on worldwide, and the free world is too interdependent yet fragile right now that we cannot afford a severe downturn in our economies. I'm not into saber rattling, but for those of you who think that the war on terror is very important, think of it this way. Our enemies probably live by the popular phrase, divide and conquer. If we're too busy fighting amongst ourselves, we'll never be able to tackle the larger problems facing us worldwide. Our enemies would be all too glad to see that when it comes down to it. As the Joker said in The Dark Knight, they think we'll all just, when the chips are down, all eat each other alive. And I will say this, a slight recession might be good for America. Why? Well, America, great country that it is as of late, has abandoned a lot of its ideas about rights and equality and has traded them in for worship at the altar of consumerism. Now, money is not a bad thing, okay? I know that I personally enjoy money, especially when I get to spend it on a book or a cup of coffee. That's just me. Maybe you guys like to use it to rent or buy a C.S. Lewis book, or get an HD TV, or whatever it is that you do. However, to worship money and make a god out of it, and to make it the end-all and be-all, has consumed too many of us. It really has. And I think it's time for America to relook at itself. We need to start looking to those who matter to us most. We need to start looking at our family, our friends, our communities. Perhaps a little recession will give us just the excuse we need to become a little bit closer together. Maybe mom and dad can put their big career on the side for a while and spend more time with their kids. And, by the way, I think there also is a little bit of political maneuvering going on here. I think the stock market fell a little bit today because a lot of the well-to-do want to create a public opinion that is against any government stimulus. And they want to make it look like the government stimulus is causing the economy to decline. I just want to say that may or may not be the case. My point is that whatever political games are being played, we need to start seeing beyond that and start trying to integrate more. I mean, that's what our society is about. It's about pluralism, and it's about open discourse. And often I try to play the voice of reason and whatnot. I'm not a sensationalist as other channels, so I doubt I'll get as much coverage. But I just hope somebody agrees with what I'm saying, and I can get some feedback, so I know there are other people out there that feel the same way as me. Because I'm tired of hearing angry people shouting. Okay, it's not necessary. Anyways, hope to hear from y'all.